In fact, temperatures will be very slow to fall, only down to the low 60s by 11 p.m. and then the upper 50s by tomorrow morning. So a nice cool morning to start the day tomorrow. And then by midday, we're still expecting some decent conditions. It's just that it's going to be a little cloudier. And we are expecting maybe a sprinkle or two. By about noon, 1 p.m., could see a sprinkle or shower between Grant and Jay counties. As we head into the early evening, a few more sprinkles possible. We don't want to overstate the rain chances. Yes, it's possible that we could see a few sprinkles, but with that front moving through later Saturday night into Sunday morning, there's a better chance maybe at a little bit of light, consistent rain. But we're still talking about 1/10 of an inch or less for most. There could be an isolated spot that gets closer to 1/4 of an inch, but we're talking about 90% of the region seeing much less than 1/10, and so a pretty inconsequential rain. If you're wondering whether or not maybe you should water the plants or not, I would do it. I mean, this is not the kind of rain you'd probably just want to sit out and wait for. This is going to be very hit and miss and quite light, with mostly sunny skies continuing into Sunday. And the next 7 days, speaking of rainfall, it looks dry locally from northern Illinois through much of Indiana into Ohio. Looking at about maybe 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch or less of rain through the end of next week. And that dry trend looks to continue into next weekend, perhaps just a little bit beyond that, with building warmth too. It's possible that we actually see a bit of heat grow by the end of next week. Plenty of 70s and 80s likely through about midweek, and then more 80s than not by the end of next week. And you're going to see some of these kind of darker reds and oranges begin to kind of blossom across the south. A ridge of high pressure is going to build just to the south of us. It's going to pump up some Gulf moisture and some heat too. Not expecting triple-digit weather, but there could be some 90s as early as next weekend. So something to watch if this weekend's weather is a little too cool for you. Partly sunny with a late shower possible tomorrow. Mostly sunny, windy Sunday. Those gusts between 25 and 30 miles per hour once again. 77, 75, mostly sunny on Monday. And then we'll see that mostly sunny trend continue through the entirety of next week. But high temperatures will be warming in a big way in the mid to upper 80s by Friday of next week, potentially getting into the 90s with some warm nights too by next weekend.
Boy, all right. Thank you, Matt. NOAA has